Well, it started just with a conversation I was having with Keith Blackburn, and he was expressing the frustration that a lot of the time, if you want to try and look for funding, you can't do anything until you've got something already to show. So even to get to that first stage of having plans or ideas can be very expensive if you need to pay for a designer. And he mentioned that he had thought about approaching one of the universities to see if they could help. And I put in a question to the University of Brighton, not really expecting anything. And then a few months later we heard back from Luis Diaz, who is one of the architecture course leaders, saying that he was interested in taking this on as a project for his students. From that, when we talked about how we might make the event more sort of inclusive and more about the community, we thought about whether we could involve local schools, and I contacted the primary schools and Keith contacted Seaford Head Community College, and we were really quite sort of overwhelmed by the enthusiasm and the fantastic ideas that they came back with. And this work here is the result of all of that.
Some fantastic ideas from the students and the pupils, and some good practical ideas that can be moved forward. The crucial thing is the role of the town council in moving things forward and actually trying to get some agreement as to an overall plan, a plan in terms of what's wanted in the long term, and a plan that is actually step by step as to what will be done and when.
It's so exciting and so wonderful to see different views from young people of all ages through from 6 to 20. And I'd like to thank, well, I think on behalf of the town, we'd like to thank the University of Brighton students who not only did the work but came and set up the exhibition, and their course leaders who helped. And also to thank the teachers at the schools as well, who were so enthusiastic, and the children as well.
What we're trying to do is make the seafront greener and smarter and a nicer place to be. We want to encourage people, residents of the town and visitors to the town, to use the seafront, and we also want to encourage them, once they're on the seafront, to shop and eat in the town centre itself and regenerate the town. So it's a much nicer place to be, but not a dramatically different place to be.
So we'd really like to thank everyone who's been involved in setting up the exhibition. Mike Stones, who came and gave up his time to put up the exhibition, all the schools, their teachers and the children, and the University of Brighton Architecture Department, the course leaders and the students, for all their hard work and enthusiasm.